And we're back into it, so...
Yes.
Here we go.
Here we go.
We left Castle behind.
Uh-huh.
We were like, oh shit. How'd you get back in here, dude?
Been here the whole time, man. Been hanging out in the background.
Oh. Wait, how's that song go again?
What's that?
No, what are you doing? What was the song you were doing from Star Wars?
Oh.
In the background.
Dun, 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 dun,
Oh.
dun, 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 dun. Oh, that or the...
No.
That one.
There you go, yeah. The didgeridoo sound, yeah.
That's my favorite song.
Holy shit, dude.
When
Have
that
I
goes...
ever told you the tale of Darth Plagueis the Wise?
So, okay, hang on. Is there actually... Do they actually tell a tale? Is there a tale?
Yeah.
So
Yeah, that's
he
a meme.
essentially is like corrupting Anakin Skywalker because he's kind of torn between two things. Anakin keeps getting visions of his girlfriend dying, and
Wife.
Palpatine essentially is, fuck off, whatever.
Pregnant.
He,
Wife.
yeah, pregnant wife dying, and Palpatine essentially says, listen, the Jedi don't ever tell you this tale, but there was one dude who was able to bring people back from the dead.
Oh.
But ironically, he couldn't save himself.
And that's
That's
enough
ironic.
for him to be like, so you say there's a possibility.
So you're
there's a
telling me
chance.
there's a chance.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's what I was trying to think of.
Yeah.
And then, one thing leads to another, and
But it's become such a meme because the actor that plays Palpatine, when he's telling the story, he does a dramatic turn with a smirk on his face.
Oh, like
Like-
the, like that, prairie dog meme.
Kinda.
it's not quite that fast and dramatic.
It's
but
very
yeah,
slow.
it's-
It happens.
It's slow, but it's
about that
good.
It's good. But it happens like 100 times in
Really?
a matter of like 5 minutes.
Oh my god. Oh, have you ever seen that video that's like, it's a shit ton of cuts. It's this like guy that walks past this woman, and then she's like super shocked, and it like the camera cuts like 30 times, and she's just like holding her hands to her chest, and she's really shocked. I gotta show that to you. It's so funny.
I
Yeah.
have not.
Yeah.
I'll send you guys the link to that.
Please do.
Yeah, you'll
Have you
never
ever seen the
know what I'm
video?
talking about.
Of when Sebulba sabotaged young Skywalker's pod racer.
That sounds really. That sounds like a
You ever seen
porn search
the
term.
video
Quadanaro.
of Jar
so
Jar
right at the
Binks
beginning.
putting his head into the engine of
What?
a pod racer? Jar Jar Binks putting his head in there?
He put his. Are you being serious?
Yeah.
Young Skywalker's taking the service ramp.
Man, all right. Isn't so? There's like a because I know everybody hates Jar Jar Binks. Isn't there a theory that he is
That's the
like?
new Disney Plus show.
Oh really?
Everyone hates Jar
Really?
Jar
Everyone
Binks.
hates Jar Jar.
You
Oh, look
gotta
at that.
stop
All right.
taking everything so literal.
I don't know. I'm trying to like take a part in your interests, you know?
They're
My
not gonna
fellow
name a
faggots.
show. Everyone hates Jar Jar Binks.
No, no. I thought
Everybody
Castle.
knows that's Jar Jar.
I thought Castle was saying that they made that's the next show is that
Darth Jar
the
Jar
theory
Binks.
that I'm
No.
like about to talk about. But yeah, like that he's like the most like evil. I don't know for what reason, but that.
So the theory goes, there's a quote of George Lucas when he's making the prequels, and he always goes back to it, but he basically says everything's poetry, everything has to rhyme.
Okay.
So when he made the prequels, he kind of did it backwards of the original trilogy. You know, instead of having like the one Jedi, it's all the Jedi.
Uh-huh.
And one of the things he was mirroring in was, instead of waiting to have like that puppet side character, like that Yoda,
Yeah.
he was going to introduce in the first one, and in this one, that role is filled by Jar Jar Binks. So there's a lot of like character reversals that people have theories about that he was planning to do,
Yeah.
and the idea is that Jar Jar Binks seems to be more skillful, or he's more lucky than most. And
It stumbles into every good thing that happens.
Yeah, and everything.
literally.
Yeah.
He's just got like dumb luck.
Well, so that's
Yeah.
the way the movie portrays it, but people have looked into it, and that theory is that he's a Force user on the dark side because
And he's using his force to get his way.
well, there's a bit of that. He kind of mimics like drunken warrior style and like kung fu and whatnot.
Yeah.
Where they look like they're stumbling around, but they're
Right.
using it to like fight others.
I don't know if I would go that far.
They've done like comparison shots of like kung fu act like a Jackie Chan movie when he's like I think it's like called The Drunken Master.
Yeah.
And he
Yeah.
does have similar like
He's like
stumbling
Lei
about.
Wulong in Tekken.
Yeah. But he doesn't like fist fight anyone, but he seems to get out of situations using that
did.
clumsiness. There's also a shot where they all like jump from a spot and one of the droids looks off camera,
Yeah.
and if you follow his arc, it's like further down, and that's where Jar Jar Binks lands.
Okay.
And that's kind of like a larger jump normal people can do, like a Force user could do it. Because he kind
I
of
think
does.
it's a lot of reaching, and
It's a lot of reaching.
It's people
right.
saying, "Man, that character fucking sucks, and I hate it so much. Is there anything I can think of to tell myself to make me like him more?" Maybe he was
Yeah.
faking all of it.
Well, it's
exactly
even worse because there's more of a lot of the reason also comes from the later parts of the prequels, because Jar Jar Binks basically gives Palpatine all the control, and that's what leads to the Galactic Empire. So there's like a direct connection to Jar Jar Binks.
Okay, like he's the reason why the evil dudes have the power.
Basically, yeah, through the means of politics. He gives the bad guy all the power.
Right.
So part of the theory is that, yeah, Jar Jar Binks is in on all of it,
Okay.
because that leads to that.
I mean, that's a pretty fun fan
It's a
theory.
very fun fan theory. And the best part, it came out at the right time where things were still, like, the new trilogy could have gone any direction.
Yeah.
So there was, like, one corner of the internet that was, like, hoping that, like, maybe in Rise of Skywalker, Jar Jar Binks would be revealed or something.
Oh yeah, that's pretty funny. It'd be fun for them to do like little nods to like fan theories and stuff. Do they ever do stuff like that? Did they ever acknowledge like fans' assumptions of stuff?
Not
I will-
really.
so
They've
I've-
kind of had some. They've had some lines that are like really big quotes.
I think in the newer
referenced again.
Yeah, I think in the newer stuff, like maybe in the Mandalorian, I feel like there's more of like, well, why doesn't this faction does this kind of thing? I feel like there's a little more of like self-awareness, but overall,
There's
Star
a
Wars
bit in the
have never been
Kenobi
like into
show
that.
where he says like "hello there" again, and it's kind of just like, oh, he did the thing that everybody thought was
Right.
really funny.
Yeah, that's
but
the
it was
other
never
half.
meant to be funny. But
That's the
Yeah.
other half. Is like every Star Wars movie and show has to have. I have a bad feeling about this.
Right, like it's okay. Yeah,
It's
I knew
Wizard
about that.
and
It's
that's like
yeah.
that's the bad half
someone
of
gets
it.
their hand cut off.
But
like,
they
every single time.
But it's
Really?
not like in like Doctor Strange 2 where they got the guy to play Mr. Fantastic solely because of the fans. You know what I mean? Star Wars has never done anything like that.
Okay, yeah.
But I think with all their Disney Plus shows, they're kind of opening it up more.
Right. I want to go. I don't want to fuck with that guy. I have a key on me, and I actually need this one.
So what is your objective in this mission?
I'm trying to blow out the red flames.
Okay. I didn't know if you were just doing that just because or if that was the objective.
Yeah. SBO has like a wind power.
So if you were anyone else, you would just be your goal would be to finish the level, or is
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
All other teams they
Just get
have
to the
get to
end.
the end. Team Chaotix, that's what they mean by like mission-based gameplay. Is that like there's an objective,
They're like the challenge maps, like replay the
Exactly.
map, but now you have to do something.
Yeah, it's exactly what Team Chaotix is.
Okay.
Sonic Adventure 2 does that with their stages. If you like revisit the stages from the world map, it'll be like, find the lost Chow, collect 200 rings, like stuff like that. So it's basically like derived from that, and that's how you make up Team Chaotix stages.
Interesting. But they locked actual story behind it, whereas in Sonic Adventure it's more of a bonus.
Yeah, it's bonus. It's ways to get more emblems so that you can unlock more shit. Hey, boys! Hey, paisanos! It's the Super Mario Brothers Super Show!
You're doing it. You're doing
Oh,
great.
yeah. Do you know how many times when I
Paisano
hear...
sounds like a really good pizza place.
Yeah. Whenever I hear somebody say, like, hey, fellas, or hey, boys, or whatever, I just think of, hey, paisanos! Fucking, man, I grew up on that. The Super Mario Brothers Super Show.
Speaking of growing up with things, we were watching Rocket Power the other day.
Yeah, we were, yeah.
Yeah, every now
Wild.
and then I'll go back and I'll check out some Rocket Power on like YouTube or something. Is it on Paramount? Because they have like Nickelodeon.
So
Yes.
yeah, they definitely have it on like one of those services. I was watching it on YouTube, but they only have like I only found one episode on YouTube that
Like a
somebody
full
uploaded.
episode.
Yeah, like a full episode. All the rest of them were just like little clips. But it was the episode where Reggie makes friends with this girl who's like in a homeless shelter.
Yeah, she's a homeless girl.
Yeah. But and then she like follows her to the homeless shelter to try to give her like a new, was it a board or a helmet or something? I can't remember. She like tries to give her something new, and the homeless girl gets like mad at her.
And I think it's
Whoa,
skates.
look at
'cause they're-
this.
What? Ghosts.
Oh. Okay. All right, so I missed 4 of them somewhere. That's fucking great.
It was rollerblades because they were
Oh, it was.
street hockey.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
It's pretty sweet. Yeah, Rocket Power is always really cool.
And then the
As someone
episode
who was,
after, I just want to say
Always into like skateboarding.
yeah.
Yeah. What were you gonna say?
Aren't you still into skateboarding?
Yes and no. I was actually watching skateboarding videos the other day. I don't skate anymore, but I still love like skateboarding. Like I still love
Yeah.
like the act of it and the like I like
The
watching
culture.
videos, the culture. Yeah, every now and then I'll tune into like when it's summertime, like X Games shit or different tournaments that they have. But I don't get out there and skate.
Fuck's sake.
Did you check out? Is it in the Olympics now?
Yeah, skateboarding's in the Olympics now.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's
it's
pretty
been
cool.
for a little bit, I think.
Not super long, right? Last couple of
No,
times?
only a few years. Yeah, maybe like the
Yeah.
last like 3 or 4 years. But
Still pretty cool.
yeah, or the last 3 or 4 times. Yeah, not 3 or 4 years.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it's cool as shit, man.
Yeah. I never got into skateboarding the sport, but like I love the aesthetic, the culture, everything. I have terrible balance. So like my brother growing up, like he did have a skateboard, but I would try it every now and then. I just never could balance on it, but I would like sit on it and like propel myself forward that way.
Skateboards are fun. They're a very fun thing to do, whether you're sitting on it and scooting around or going down a hill or at a park. It's always a fun time.
Yeah. Yeah, it seems great. I used to rollerblade a lot. I think I can still do it.
I'm like the opposite there. I never had the balance for rollerblades. I was like
Yeah?
a a woman trying to go out to the club, putting on her like 9-inch high heels, just like doing that knee wobble. That was me on rollerblades. I was horrible at it.
Yeah, I actually never tried roller skating. I know that like a lot of people will be like, oh, if you want to get into rollerblading, you should try roller skating first. But my mom used to ice skate, so she just kind of like threw me into rollerblading. She was
Yeah.
like a lot more attuned with that. So and then I never got into ice skating, but yeah, rollerblading was a lot of fun. I met a lot of like old friends just through rollerblading.